Go ahead.
You were not here when I spoke the first time today, and you're gonna get my autograph, don't worry. So I have a company called Goal Achievers Canada, and what we do, we help people achieve their goals using coaching and mastermind. And before I even talk about what we do, I have somebody who attended, Goal Achievers a few months ago.
Yeah.
Take like 1 minute, talk about your experience, what you experience. Yeah.
Go ahead.
On CNN.
Glenn.
See, Anderson Cooper is here. Yeah, talk about your experience and what you achieved, with Goal Achievers.
Well, I don't think it's last year. I don't know when, but anyways, what I achieved is that I was looking for employment at the time. So a better employment what I was now. So what happened is that we made an intention. So I got a goal for June 30th, and we said it every week. And this particular week, it got more powerful because one of the ladies mentioned, "My goodness, I can't believe it. You said it so powerfully," and just kind of broke up on my zone. I was really in my zone, and then someone interrupted me. "Oh, I really believe you." Okay. And then I applied for. Did my action plan. Just keep applying. And then during that week, I found this position. Applied for it. Got an interview a couple of days ago, and then on Monday, it was 27th. It was June 27th. 3 days before my goal, they checked my references, and she called me back the same day. "Do you want a position?" I said, "Yeah, I do. So I want a position." And then we'll be training tomorrow. I said, "Well, I guess can we train another time because I was taking care of my brother-in-law's place." She said, "Okay, how about June 5th?" Okay. And I got the position within 3 days before my intention of June 30th. I was like, whoa, I was so impressed. I was like, and I called Jim and said, "Jim, this is what happened." I said, "This is all? Is this it?" I'm like, "This is it." I was like, my goodness, I kind of felt like I should have went back and put my goal a bit higher.
So before that, how long have you been looking for a job before coming to Goal Achievers?
At that time, I was at a different company. It was like 2 years because my company was Magna, and what happened is that they closed down the place. So they had nothing but layoffs. And the best thing, the survival strategy is keep going on until they lay you off.
So for 2 years you were looking for a job.
I was looking for.
It didn't happen.
I came close, but it didn't work out.
And with Goal Achievers, you did that in
Less than a month.
less than a month.
What did you change?
Aha, that's
Would it change?
That's a good time.
That's my talk. Tell them, please. You changed.
I changed. Well, when you have a group of environments, it's better to do it alone because when you do it with a group, there's other people. You have your own perspective. There's other people bring their viewpoints in that can change you to a better way of doing things. That's the whole goal about Goal Achievers. Is mastermind brainstorming because I don't have all the answers. I may have only my perspective, my viewpoint, okay, A to B, and someone may put a different point of view. It's like, oh, I never thought of that one. And then I go to say A to B, I may go A to C, A to B. So that's what Goal Achievers is about. People bring their own expertise, their own their viewpoints, and it works out. And you do what they tell you. Okay, fix your resume, which I did. Your cover letter, do it this way, do it that way. Go to different events, which I have. And just do what they ask you, and then you be accountable for the next time. Say, did you do this? Well, I didn't do this part, but I did this. All these criteria, and it does work. And you do feel empowered and inspired by these things. And it does work out. It does. Your intention. We always go through your intention. What's your intention? Okay. Then when you start living it, your intention.
This was on stage. I didn't know Joe was coming today. We didn't rehearse this part. Thank you very much. What Joe didn't tell you? Yes, please. what Joe didn't tell you is when he came to Gold Achievers, he had these big dreams he wanted to do. And for about 2 weeks, we were talking about those big dreams he wanted to do. But I asked him so, because I want to do this, and I'm looking for a job, and I want to do this. And at the second session, I said, Joe, let's focus on the job first. Let's get your bills paid, and then we can focus on the big dreams. And he agreed on that. And we put him in a mastermind, and in less than a month, boom, he got the job. Things that he was doing for 2 years, it didn't happen, and then boom, he came into our group, and now he's in different trainings. He just came back from New York. Now he can focus on the big dream because he got the job. How does it happen? Okay, again, you're my volunteer first. So you talk about the game.
Yes.
Okay. So tell me about the game. What does it do again?
So it educates kids and parents about the dangers of child sexual abuse. It teaches kids all the tricks abusers use to keep them quiet, and which is why the abuse goes on for months or years.
Okay.
And it teaches kids about safety skills.
Okay. So are you selling the game? How? Okay.
It's in 2 local bookstores in Toronto right now that cater towards therapeutic games and therapeutic education.
Okay. And thank you, CNN. So, and how many have you sold so far?
Probably about 50.
50. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And 3 months from now, how many would you like to sell? 3 months from now?
I would like to sell 50 more.
50 more.
Or more.
Okay.
As many as possible.
Okay. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people right here. Let's have her sell her games. In the next 50 games in 3 months?
Okay.
Okay. Any ideas?
Sure.
Yes, John.
So I would get yourself interviewed on the radio, because just like if you watch Dragon's Den, people who couldn't get an investor get seen on TV, somebody else likes the idea, and they buy it. So I would suggest go to the media and get interviewed about your game.
But I've tried that, and I've had
Just take the idea. Just take the idea. Don't debate it. Just take the idea. Okay, Joe.
You can practice. I got it. You can practice on YouTube. You can practice exposure, so you can develop your speaking skills, and then you can seek a response and feedback that way. So when you become an expert, then you can sell it, or you can do many techniques. I was thinking YouTube.
I have a suggestion.
Okay.
I know a channel called thatchannel.com. I actually know the producer. I can give you his name. His name is Hugh Rowley. He has a radio show because their firefighter has been on it. So you can go on the radio show and talk about your game. And what you do is they have an audience, but they also give you a recording. After that, you can put it on YouTube and begin to market yourself. So again, another way to get yourself out there.
Great, thank you.
And no, we're not done yet.
Oh,
Okay.
Get an agent.
Get an agent. Yes. So what's the purpose of the game? How, what's the impact of the game, to kids and parents?
It's just so kids know what to do that's happening to them, because the kids that I work with in therapy, they've been abused for months or years. It goes on. There's just so many reasons why kids don't tell. So this game is just to educate kids in general, the importance of telling, to reduce the incidence of abuse happening or to prevent that from happening.
Okay. Have you had kids already, like kids and parents already?
Yeah.
Did you get testimonials?
No.
Aha.
Well, I mean, they tell me, but it's not like I'm writing it down
Okay,
or anything.
how about you take that one? You ask those kids and parents the impact of your game, the game, and how the game have changed their lives. Put it on a website using constant contact for people to see the impact of your games. So if they want more information, get the email here, get the phone number here, and then you follow up with them. Have you thought about that?
No.
Do you like the idea?
I do.
Okay, Joe, go ahead.
I saw, since you got bully is a big trend right now, you can change that game to a bullying game. then you can have two games now, sexual contact and versus bullying. Because right now, that's a big trend right now. It's huge wave.
Do you like those ideas?
I'm not an expert in bullying, so I just want to cater towards what I'm
Okay.
an expert in. But thank you. That's a good suggestion for the future of expanding.
Yeah, that's it.
Any other idea?
Yes.
Well, you mentioned Oprah. Oprah is coming to Toronto, and
Yes.
my cousin is going and taking a person that recently got cancer. So there is a volunteer position available. I'll tell you about it.
There you go.
Wow.
There you go.
We
There
will
you
be in
go.
touch.
Okay, so now from all those ideas you got from different people, tell me 3 of them that you can do this week.
Definitely, I'm gonna contact you. I'm gonna contact you. I'm gonna take all the suggestions out there, yeah.
Okay, now,
And the YouTube, that's right.
okay,
yeah.
when are you going to do that?
I could start doing that tomorrow,
Okay,
today, or.
Yeah. All right, so now think about having this kind of session every week. How your game will be in 3 months from now. Like every week getting an idea for somebody. Put an action plan, a weekly action plan, and now during that week you have me on the phone asking you to do it. Not only that, we put together a software system that can give you action plan and reminders, weekly reminders, and we have a whole team available for you to help you achieve your goal in 3 months. That's how he got his job.
I need in less than a month.
I achieved a goal I've been working on for 7 years. I did it in 6 months because of the mastermind.
I like your goal, the 10 days to get married. Yeah.
I got married in 10 days.
Yeah.
That's another session. That's another session.
That's higher
Well,
level.
there's
So-
no married.
I got married in 10 days.
Yeah.
If you come, I will share the story. So,
What's my name?
so now we did that 5-10 minutes. How much would you pay for that?
I don't know how much does it cost.
The value is so being part of this, people like this, for a period of 3 months, every week meeting and getting feedback from those people, getting resources, and we make sure that you succeed and we hold you accountable. How much would you pay?
Well, it's great. That's free right here.
So how much, how about, if I can give you an offer that would include a free ticket to Branch Race, would you take it?
Depends on the price.
How about $2,000 for 3 months?
Oh, no, that's too much. That's not the real price, is it?
No.
Oh, I didn't think so.
What about 500 for 3 months?
52.
Okay, and that 500 would include a free ticket to Brian Tracy? Would you take it?
I
have a question
have to
for
look
you.
at finances.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
How bad do you want it? Your game to be there?
I do want my game to be out there.
How bad?
A lot. But I'm not doing this really for the finances. I'm
I know,
doing this
yeah.
to educate kids.
Yes. Very good. So, the thing is, we want things, but we're not willing to invest to get them. Sometimes, free. And free is a four-letter word. I learned from somebody.
Who remain nameless.
We want names sometimes. I had a person, she came to that session like this, and we did a follow-up with her, sat down with her, say, hey, that's $500. She didn't have a job, but she wanted so bad. She said, tonight, I'm gonna get you the $500. She went and I don't know how she did it, But boom, she was in the group. You know, I'm not asking to pay. I'm not. Don't worry, don't worry. But the thing is, most of the time we want things to happen, but we're not willing to invest our time, resources, and if it was a do or die, you will find a way. You will find a way. That's the attitude I want you to have. If you want your game to be out there, it has to be something you you have to. I mean, and that's how I do my things. I have a burning desire that it has to happen. That desire will bring the right people, the money you need, everything you need will happen because you say so. You know, I'm not asking you to invest in anything, but I want just you to have that kind of attitude. Saying that it's gonna happen. I don't care how, because it doesn't matter how.
That's right, it's not linear like I thought it was.
It doesn't. It doesn't. So Gold Achievers is there anytime. It could be Gold Achievers, it could be Brian Tracy, anything you can do to educate yourself, to have that, because it has to be burning. That's how I got married in 10 days. It was burning to be single. I didn't want to be single anymore. 10 days I got married. Now I have a kid on the way in the month of June. A boy.
How many people in the
We do 8 people max per group. Yeah, because we don't want the whole world, and then we meet every week. Every week. And it's good to have this group because next month it's 500 for 3 months. For now, by next month it's gonna be 1,000.
Wow.
It's gonna double, yes. Because the same people, yeah. It's gonna be, and I'm glad we're partnering with some great people. Now people are joining, we get a free ticket. Brian Tracy, September is Les Brown, according to some sources that I have. You know, and we would like to partner with some other company to add value to our new customers. You know, and then maybe you're gonna buy a lottery ticket and get money and then get back to me. That's a little bit of what we do. You have my contact.
Yeah,
You know, that's about what we do at Gold Achievers, and that's how he got a job in less than a month, because he was in a group of people that hold him accountable, that bring some new perspective that he didn't have. And maybe, you know, when you go to Brian Tracy, talk about mastermind, because it's a universal principle. We choose that vehicle to help people achieve their goals. You can still achieve your goal doing by yourself, but in 7 years, maybe, you know, you've been trying different things, but how about getting different perspectives from different people, from different industries that can bring this and bring this. We have a lady, her goal was to make $20,000. We were in May, she wanted to do it in September. And I challenged her, how about doing that in 4 weeks? She was like, no way. I said, hey, come to the mastermind. 4 weeks, you got 20 grand. I would like to do that myself, you know. 4 weeks, you got 20 grand. And when you think about the investment, that time was 500. I should have asked for more. You know, I was like, hey, give me 10% of all, you know, on top of the 500, give me. She wouldn't mind, because she invests 500 and she got 20 grand. Because most of the time we focus on the price and we forget about what we're looking for. And the skills you learn, you got them for life, you know. I'm shocked even that we're making people pay 500. It's nothing, man. You know, if, you know, I pay 500 and my goal was to be in full-time business by June, I made that happen in 6 months, something I've been trying for 7 years. I went to Africa, in 4 months I made 40 grand.
Which is another story.
Which is another story. 4 months, in a country that I've been there for 10 years, I went with my business card. In 4 months I made 40 grand, in a poor country. Because of stuff I learned at Gold Achievers. And that is available to you. Thank you. Okay, man.
Take care.
All right. That's the little time I have for you. We'll keep in touch, I know. And I have